Hi, my name is Anne Marie and I'm a member of the Sunfire Stable show team with another installment of I signed up for the show team. What's next? We're getting a lot of videos done today and we're here with Molly and Ahmyr and Morgan and Paige with Cookie, and they are going to be doing bathing specifically for a show. Cookie is a very good example because of his multicolors, and he was also involved in summer camp, so he has paint on his body. And Ahmyr is a great example of being a solid color horse that you have to pay particular attention, that you might not see dirt as easily as on a white horse. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let the girls start bathing.
Hi! So the first thing I'm going to start with is just rinsing him off so then he's wet, so then I can do soap. Sometimes it's different, like when I want to, like where I want to start putting like the soap first. So sometimes I start at the legs. Today I'll probably start there first because it's really disgusting there. Say that we like to do one side at a time too. And usually we do one side first and then the other side next.
Yeah, we own 2 or 3.
So Cookie's sensitive, so he has to use baby shampoo because he's special.
Aw, Cookie.
Yeah. May I have the hose? Yes.
So you can do 2 horses at one time in this setup.
Yep. Yes. It's nice to have an assistant too.
It is. Now, both Morgan and Paige show Cookie, so it's really nice to work as a team when you're sharing a critter particularly. It helps to talk about who's going to bathe, who's going to ride where, who's clipping, who's getting the tack ready. This is a great partnership here. And we're going to flip over to see Ahmyr just real quickly. Oh, yeah. Now, you don't cross-tie him, Molly, or?
He's kind of a wiggle worm
So you like to keep him available to?
to movement.
Okay,
He's not going to go far in here.
right.
Normally I would cross tie, but today. And I have one working hand.
Yep,
But I have to quickly uncross tie. I would rather just have him do.
right. So you shampooed Cookie's back legs,
Yes.
and now then you rinse.
Yes. It doesn't sit there for very long. Like if you use blue shampoo, like the one that's like purple or blue.
Right.
That you have to read the bottle, because if you leave purple or blue shampoo on, it'll stain your horse.
Oh no.
Turns them
That's a no-no.
Oh.
Yes.
Cookie's so good too.
Yeah, he's a very good boy for bathing, but not every horse is. Some
Okay.
horses really don't like bathing, so you might want to have another person. And if you're new to bathing, I would not recommend doing it yourself.
Okay.
Have someone near you.
Okay. So could he, if he was a wiggle worm, perhaps would you take him off cross ties and leave him on a lead rope like Ahmyr?
Yes.
Okay.
You could just have someone hold the lead rope too.
Right. Now, Molly, you have some kind of a mitt.
I do. It's just a rubber curry comb. All it is, and I spray
This-
put the shampoo right on and just scrub him.
Oh, that's neat.
Yep.
So he gets a little massage while he gets his shampooing. Boy, when you see white legs, you see all the spots.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you have the water at any particular temperature? Can you do it warm, cold, medium?
So they have in like the water you turn it on in the parlor.
Uh-huh.
So it has numbers. So 3 and 1. So you turn the cold one, that the blue one is 1, and then the 3 goes to the hot one, the red one.
Oh,
You turn them.
oh, that's really good to know. I didn't know that.
You want it pretty like medium warm. Not
Medium
hot,
warm.
hot, but
Right.
You don't want to be bathing with ice cold water. either.
Right. Like we did in the ice ages. Okay, that was a good combination to know. Oh,
Where are you going?
important to not have, like, if it's on their body more, like, it to not have the water sit there for so long and to squeegee them off. Because if it's really hot, today it's not super hot.
Okay.
If it's really hot, it can really mess up with like their body temperature and then have them overheat. So you always want to squeegee them off after you're done with doing all like the body part. Legs is not so much, but more the body.
The body. That's a really interesting thought. I've seen some stuff on Facebook about that. And, you know, bathing your horses, and then do you scrape them afterwards? Do you... So Ahmyr wants to take a little drink too then. Okay.
Honestly, one time I sprayed Coda outside the pen because he was waiting. He wanted to turn, so I gave him a little bit.
Oh, look at Shaitan. Aw.
Court Pounder was who did we have in here that Court Pounder was driving up? Lizzie? No, it was River, I think. Ahmyr. You make good friends?
So it's kind of like a personal preference depending on like where people want to start grooming first. Like Molly started on like the one side. I did the legs first. It's because he has white legs and today they're like real nasty.
Right.
So I'm gonna probably scrub them twice. So like the first time I just use some soap and then I'll probably go in next time with like a curry comb. It depends on like everyone's preference. Some people like using a sponge or like a curry comb like how Molly uses.
Right.
Or just like bare hands. It's like a personal preference.
What's the easiest, what you have available?
Yeah. So we always like want to do the legs really good. For Cookie, I don't put soap underneath his belly because he's super sensitive. So I just rinse his belly
Right.
and I don't put soap.
Right.
It's very important to get all the soap off
Right.
so that they can irritate their skin.
And the day before a show is not the time you want to have irritated skin.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
How about doing their heads? How do they...
For Cookie, most horses don't like it very much.
Okay.
Cookie, I never do his head. I go like up by his mane to get like, you know, his white mane white again.
Right.
But other than that, like I don't like ever spray his head. Like he stays pretty clean.
Do you sponge them maybe?
You maybe can. Just not many of them like their head touched, especially with like the water.
Right.
And all that.
Right. Right. Well, Ahmyr took the drink pretty well,
Ahmyr
so
drinks out of it, but I don't think he'd appreciate me
having the
spraying
face. So, okay. Well, I think we've seen legs. We've seen. Oh, what about mane and tail? So you just get the mane and tail wet, and put the shampoo and then rinse.
Yep. And you just kind of lather it through the tail. You can brush it while it's wet too. Sometimes that makes it easier.
Do you put conditioner in and then afterwards?
I do. Yeah, I do. Paige does it because her horse is sensitive.
Right. What about show sheen?
I put that last when he's totally dry.
Okay.
As a mostly on his legs, not where the saddle's gonna go.
Very good
obviously.
point. That's what I wanted to hear.
Just on his legs because then it'll keep the mud off.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
It usually helps. And then sometimes I'll do his neck because my guy likes to lay down when he's sleeping.
Right.
So I know his neck's gonna get muddy by the next morning.
Okay. But not where the saddle or the girth
Correct.
goes.
Not where your saddle is going to go, or it will slide right off.
And then after you bathe them and they're dry, and you scrape them off, you do the water scraping, do you walk them till you dry? Do you put a sheet on them?
You can use a cooler to help them dry. You can just let them graze and hang out. And then I do put a sheet or a fly sheet or something on him for the night so he doesn't get dirty all
Okay,
over.
okay. And then you could touch up in the morning if you needed to.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, I post legs off in the morning.
And Paige, I know with Viper you had used that green
spot remover.
yes, green spot remover.
Yes, that's wonderful. We love that.
Wonderful stuff. And it doesn't leave color on them like the purple or blue stuff
No.
is. So,
Just like soap.
okay. Okay. Well, ladies, I thank you very much for your help today with the horses and the shampooing and double teaming here. So if anybody has any questions, they can put them in the comments. And see you next video. Okay.